Welcome back to Daily Dose. My name is Robert. That's my pal Susan, and here's the timer. Ding! We got 5 minutes on the clock. That's what we do. We make stuff up and relate it the way we can over 5 minutes. And you mentioned to me we've been talking day one stuff, and of course this is a very new experience for you in the second round of the way you're going. For those who don't know day one, it is the writing program part of Yes and Exercise, and both the dissertation and the article in Heroism Science are on the page now, so you can explore the methodology and how we came to be. We are now in our first outside of program iteration of this class, and at the halfway point. So you, as someone who has gone through the journey in the first session, are now back, and it is different and challenging to you in interesting ways.
Yes. And I also am interrupting my own train of thought, but you choose a very small handful of games to introduce during day one. And there's this beautiful symbiosis between me getting stuff I need from the games that are, new and maybe a little bit like, eek, really? I'm going to do that? And then I do. And then self-confidence and my sense of myself, I don't want to say self-image or something like that, it gets stronger. And then the games teach me stuff about the day one, and then as I get closer to the cave in writing, I'm able to access stuff that's deeper down because I've developed this level of self-confidence from the game. So there's this really cool way in which you've built it that they feed each other.
I love that you said that. The class is growing, and it's happened in tangentially in the Jam for Joy today. It's growing in a sensory standpoint. We have for a long time had the bedrock of the music, of course, and now we talk about how we use the improv games to grow levels of confidence and or awareness about what it is we're looking at, and they do interact. And I think that was, for people who are rigid or trying to just replicate, they think, well, how do I move forward, and do this over and over again? It's like, well, you as the instructor have to pay attention. I'm sorry to say. It's not yet in a place where I just kind of put a stamp on it and go. It's like, you have to listen to what the response is to know how to give the games. That, like you said, therefore feed the next level.
Because we have 12 steps and they're all different. And I'm not allowing myself to fast forward to solve my big question because I have so much faith that something's going to happen, as I said in the last dose in that cave. Wow.
There's the ominous something from the cave.
Wow. Thank you, universe. That was perfect timing. That is hilarious.
I saw the lightning flash in your reflection of the mirror moment.
That's insane. So. Woo. That's crazy. And then I come out of the cave and I have some level of a sense of accomplishment or success or something, but it's not finished. No. we still have the road back. We still have the resurrection. What does that mean for me in this special slice of my reality that I'm walking through?
You have shown in these last couple episodes a greater operationalization of these terms than I've heard, and I love that. You're seeing them practically. You're able to, therefore not just take them as a whole, but break them into pieces and use them just the way we do with games, where it facilitates you. And that's what we want. That's building up your own skill set, your mastery.
and I'm getting to know stuff about me that might have been true for a long time that I couldn't access, couldn't see. If somebody had held up a mirror, I would have been a funhouse mirror. I wouldn't have seen it or whatever. And it's such an interesting experience to have little bubbles of insight popping. And then I say to myself, no, 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 you can't go there yet. You're not up to that step yet.
It
So
may, it makes me wonder, and it's a good question as we maybe position toward the next one, because I know you even had more to say here too, but just that, I wonder how many iterations of this class are needed to really, because there's, for people who are going through it the first time, there's still the cold bucket of water of what is this? This is your second time plus, your second plus, as it were.
yeah, yeah,
And you feel like you're just starting to, really be able to use this.
that's a good
So
point. Right.
yeah, we'll talk more about that in our next dose.
Yeah.